My name is John Sewell. I am Chief Operating Officer and co-owner of Greenlight Computers Limited. We're a managed service provider morphing into a modern-day MSSP. Our client base is predominantly science-based customers. So we put our engineers inside a science campus, and then we service customers within those science campuses. We want to be the biggest managed service provider in the life science sector. Like many in our industry, we're having to morph into being a managed services and security provider, because that's the way that the world is going. And together with ESET, they're helping us to move down that path and become proficient in that service. We started using ESET almost 20 years ago. We reviewed it with our technical team, and at the time, 20 years ago, they said, look, ESET is a great product. It's got a lightweight footprint, so it doesn't affect the performance of the device, and they've got good technical support. So we started to work with them, found that the engineers were right, but we also found that the relationship with the people at ESET was easy to have. We could talk to them, we could ask them questions, we could put problems to them, and they'd come back to us. So we've stuck with them. We've gradually moved up the product set. We started to look at ESET PROTECT Complete a few years ago. It's a complete set of products. The endpoint management, you've got the vulnerability management. My engineers complain when they've got to log on to too many portals, when what they've got is a customer in their ears saying, I've got a problem, sort it out. They want to be able to log on to one portal and get the information that they need, and that's what we've got with ESET. So with the PROTECT Complete, it's all in there, and they can access whatever they need from that single portal. So it's worked well with us. We've even moved up. We've got some customers on Elite now. We continue to look at the latest ESET products to say, what can they offer our customer base that our customer base might need?
PROTECT Complete for MSPs is such a good offering because it contains so many different modules. Not only do you have the core endpoint protection with the advanced threat protection, but you're then also getting flavors of mail security and vulnerability and patch management, given the government requirements for it with Cyber Essentials, and then the Cyber Resilience Bill coming into play next year, putting a little bit more onus on MSPs. Vulnerable software is becoming so important because it is such a commonly used attack vector. So making sure you have good visibility of that is very critical for day-to-day operations and is a need rather than a nice to have.
What you don't want is, you don't want customers coming across an incident that they then have to ring you up and react to. With ESET, we stop the threats, we provide them with the notifications on their devices if a threat has got through to them and it says this is what's being handled, they get that visibility. Customers never ask us, why are you using ESET? I think that's great. They trust both what we've got and what ESET are offering. We've not considered moving away from ESET. It is part of our forward journey. It's been safe, it's been secure, and it's grown with us. We always recommend ESET.